it's Zoe, and welcome to Kids Cooking Camp Day 4. Today we're going to be learning about cutting basics. There are many different ways to cut, and it's important to learn them so you can get your recipe right. Well, here's an example if you didn't cut for your recipe. Say you were making shepherd's pie like we did last night, and we had to cut up onion for it, and say we didn't cut it up at all. There were giant chunks of onion.
Ooh.
Shepherd's pie, which would be super gross. So I'm glad I cut it last night. So, right now I'm gonna wash my hands because I just touched Oliver and wiped my nose. So, yeah. Get some soap
Gotta, sing that happy birthday song.
in my head. Done. Okay, so now I can rinse and then dry. So, what you're going to need for today is cucumber,
Or something like it.
or something like a cucumber, a lime, apple, an herb like parsley from our garden, some pecans or cashews or
Walnuts.
whatever nuts you have to chop, some carrots, and a glass measuring cup, and a knife.
And some
Oh.
kitchen scissors.
Yeah, and some kitchen scissors.
And maybe a paring knife if you can handle it.
And a paring knife too, if you can.
If you're confident enough. And your mom feels okay about that.
Okay, so right now I'm going to explain peeling. Peeling is basically cutting off the outer covering with a knife or a vegetable peeler, or strip off outer covering with fingers. Like
Peeling an orange.
yeah. And I'm not going to demonstrate it, but you can use a paring knife to kind of dig in and then dig it back out on the other side
Yeah.
and then peel it.
And then sometimes you can use your fingers the rest of the way.
Yeah, if it's easy. Okay, so now I'm going to explain slicing. Slicing is cutting things into flat pieces of the same size. So, yeah.
So what are you gonna slice?
So I'm gonna slice carrots. So I slice carrots all the time, so it's kind of easy for me. So
But how do you hold your fingers? You dig your fingers.
Oh, yeah.
And you dig your fingers, the nails into the carrot.
so it
Yep.
doesn't slide off. And of course, holding your knife the right way.
Yep. You just learned that yesterday.
So yeah, that would be slicing.
Yep. And you can do the same thing with the
With that.
kid's knife too.
Yeah, with the kid's knife too, because that's more safer.
That's safer.
And so yeah, that's basically a sliced piece of carrot,
Boom.
which I'm gonna eat. Okay.
And now, if we were serving people, you would need to wash your hands
Yeah,
again.
but I'm not gonna serve people. So. Now I'm going to demonstrate julienning or something.
Julienne, yeah.
I've never heard of it before. So what you're gonna do is use a cucumber and, like I said, cut off a piece. So I forgot how you do it.
Like that. Thin,
Okay.
Thin things like that. Down. And then do a few thin ones.
Okay, I'm gonna do a few thin ones of that.
One more. Okay.
Look at that, how
And then-
cool the pattern is.
Yeah. And then what do you do with these?
Now I'm gonna stack them on top of each other and cut them into little strips.
And they're almost like the size of matches. So it's almost a little smaller than that. There you go. And
So yeah, that's julienning.
Nice.
You can do that with carrots too, I think,
Yeah.
and make carrot strips or carrot
Zucchini.
sticks. Oliver's going in with his bed.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
So now I'm going to explain cubing or dicing. They're basically the same thing. So cubing is to cube out a 1/2 inch of wider strips and then you're gonna cut across the strips into cubes.
Okay. So you're gonna demonstrate with what?
I'm gonna demonstrate with an apple. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna dice how I dice all the time.
But you're not dicing, you're cubing, right?
Yeah. I keep holding the knife the wrong way.
And you're learning, and put your fingernails in there, in the fruit. There you go. That protects the tips of your fingers from being hurt.
Okay, so I think that's enough apple.
Yep.
So I'm gonna kind of size
Fingers down. Fingernails down, remember?
it. Yeah. And then cube.
Yep. And how cute is that?
Look how cute they are. Look at that. So
Wait,
cute.
show them again.
There's a pretty one.
Nice.
Oops.
And I'm sure you're gonna, well, it was gonna go in your mouth.
Just do that. Okay. So now I'm gonna demonstrate what we're talking about first. Dicing. Okay, so dicing is when to dice you cut into 1/2 inch of narrow strips and then cut across the strips to dice. Basically the same thing as cubing,
Only
only
smaller.
smaller. Yeah. So it says on my page, now let's try it all, but we already tried it all. So I hope you enjoyed today's cooking camp episode.
Oh, you forgot one thing.
Oh yeah, chopping and snipping. Chopping and
Oh, wow.
snipping. I totally forgot. Wow.
Okay.
So chopping would be, I actually didn't write anything, but
So you know how to chop.
chopping is cutting into pieces of your regular sizes.
So there's,
basically
I would grab, yeah. So you'll want a chef's knife or the kid's
Chef's
big
knife.
honey.
I'm gonna do this one.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
And you're just
Basically chopping. Yeah.
Yeah.
Basically just.
Usually
it's
you
okay
want
if
it
it gets a little
farther
messy.
in on your cupboard. You don't want to do it right on the edge because then it all flies off.
Yeah, because that would be horrible. So.
It's not horrible, but it's messy.
It's kind of hard with this kid's knife because it's a little bit
But it's safer.
kidsy. So yeah, there's some chopped walnuts.
Yeah. And technically you can buy them like that and save the time.
Yeah, but if you want to not spend money, you can.
Well, no, it's the same. Same price.
Okay, so
One more thing. Stop eating. We're not here to watch you eat.
So now we're gonna do snipping. So you can use an herb or
Yeah,
whatever.
just herbs.
So snipping is cutting into very small pieces with kitchen scissors. And here's some kitchen scissors. These are fresh from our garden, so just wanted to point that out. So what you're gonna do, I like to do it like this. It's basically cutting into very small pieces.
No, I don't know that it works that well like that. There you go.
Yep. Just like that.
Boom. Because we don't want to throw those in whole, right? They'll be all
That would be gross.
people's teeth and stuff.
So yeah,
Snip,
I'm
snip.
not gonna eat those.
Oh, come on. You know you want to shove all those parts.
No. It smells gross.
Dare. Do it on a dare.
Not all of them. 1, 2,
Oh,
2.
just here. How about this much?
How about half of that?
Oh, well, anybody can handle that much.
Well, it's actually. Oh no. Be right back. now.
Okay. Okay.
That's all my teeth. Okay. So stop. Thank you. Thank you for watching today's kids cooking episode. I hope you
Kids
had
camp.
fun with me.
Kids camp.
cooking camp episode. I hope you had fun with me, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.
And what's tomorrow?
Tomorrow. Actually, I don't remember. What
I
is-
stumped her.
What's tomorrow?
We're going to be using dun 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 dun.
Oh yeah, pots and pans,
The
like sauteing and
stove.
stuff.
It's a little messy over there.
So yeah, thank you for watching today's Kids Cooking Camp episode, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.